Mystery 11 Facts in Mississippi. Mississippi is a state in the southern United States, known for its rich history, vibrant culture, and scenic landscapes. However, the state also has its fair share of mysteries that continue to baffle experts and intrigue locals and visitors alike. Here are 11 of the most intriguing mysteries in Mississippi. 1. The disappearance of Kristen Smart. Kristen Smart was a 19-year-old student at California Polytechnic State University when she disappeared in May 1996. She was last seen walking back to her dormitory after attending a party off campus. Her disappearance remains one of the most enduring mysteries in the state. Despite extensive searches, no trace of Smart has ever been found. The case remains open, and investigators continue to receive leads from the public. 2. The Sodder children disappearance. On Christmas Eve 1945, a fire destroyed the home of the Sodder family in Fayetteville, West Virginia. 5 of the Sodder children perished in the blaze, but the bodies of the other 5 were never found. Despite numerous searches, no trace of the missing children has ever been found. The cause of the fire remains a mystery, and some have speculated that the children were kidnapped and that the fire was set as a diversion. 3. The disappearance of Lisa Marie Knight. Lisa Marie Knight was a 13-year-old girl who disappeared from her home in South Haven, Mississippi in June 1985. Her case remains unsolved, and despite extensive searches and investigations, no trace of her has ever been found. The case has been featured on several true crime shows and podcasts, and investigators continue to receive tips from the public. 4. The Yazoo City Witch. The Yazoo City Witch is a local legend in Yazoo City, Mississippi. According to the legend, a witch lived in a mansion on a hill overlooking the city in the late 19th century. The witch was said to have had supernatural powers and was responsible for a series of bizarre and unexplained events in the area. The mansion was destroyed in a fire in the early 20th century, but some believe that the witch's spirit still haunts the area. 5. The disappearance of Myra Lewis. Myra Lewis was a 2-year-old girl who disappeared from her family's home in Camden, Mississippi in March 2014. Her disappearance sparked a massive search effort, but no trace of her has ever been found. The case remains unsolved, and investigators continue to receive tips from the public. 6. The McCrae murders. In February 1993, 6 members of the McCrae family were brutally murdered in their home in rural Mississippi. The case remains unsolved, and despite numerous investigations and arrests, no one has ever been convicted of the murders. The case is still open, and investigators continue to follow up on leads. 7. The Vicksburg Ghosts. Vicksburg, Mississippi is known for its rich history and its role in the Civil War. It is also known for its ghost stories. The city is said to be haunted by the spirits of soldiers who died during the war and by other ghosts, including a lady in white who is said to haunt the Duff Green Mansion. The Vicksburg ghosts have been the subject of numerous books, TV shows, and movies. 8. The Mississippi Burning Murders. The Mississippi Burning Murders refer to the brutal killings of 3 civil rights workers in Neshoba County, Mississippi in June 1964. The murders were a turning point in the civil rights movement and sparked national outrage. The case was eventually solved, and several members of the Ku Klux Klan were convicted of the murders. 9. The Phantom Barber of Pascagoula. The Phantom Barber of Pascagoula was a mysterious intruder who entered homes in Pascagoula, Mississippi in the early 1940s and cut the hair of sleeping residents, often leaving bizarre notes behind. The intruder was never caught, and the case remains unsolved to this day. 10. The disappearance of James Martin. James Martin was a 14-year-old boy who disappeared from his home in Jackson, Mississippi in February 1977. His case remains unsolved, and despite extensive searches and investigations, no trace of him has ever been found. Some believe that Martin was kidnapped and taken out of the state, while others speculate that he may have been the victim of foul play in the local area. 11. The mystery of the crystal skull. In the 1920s, a crystal skull was discovered in the jungles of Belize by a British adventurer named F. A. Mitchell Hedges. The skull was purported to have magical powers and was believed to be of ancient Mayan origin. Mitchell Hedges brought the skull to his home in England and later to the United States, where it became the subject of much speculation and debate. The skull was eventually sold to a private collector in Indiana, but its true origins and purpose remain a mystery. In conclusion, Mississippi is a state full of fascinating mysteries that continue to capture the imagination of people from around the world. From unsolved disappearances to ghost stories and legends, these mysteries remind us of the many unanswered questions that still exist in the world around us. While we may never know the full truth behind these enigmatic events, they serve as a testament to the enduring power of the unknown and the human fascination with the mysterious.